Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we continue with the salt experiments, guys. And this is a good one, guys. This is a little bit different than the last one we made because it's completely different. It's different, what can I say? We are talking about salt brining the steak. This is supposed to tenderize the steak and make it taste really good and really tender and really amazing. And I really want to check it out. And today we're gonna do that using this beautiful picanha. We're gonna cut 2 steaks out of it, and I do it because of 2 reasons. 1, I know exactly how picanha tastes like. 2, I know exactly how to cook picanha, and it's amazing. We are used to it, and it's really good. We're gonna salt brine these babies up and see what happens. I'm gonna cut those steaks out of it, and it's gonna be amazing. But before doing that, guys, remember to subscribe to the channel. If you like cooking, if you like barbecuing, if you like grilling, subscribe to the channel. We're putting a lot of videos online with a lot of fun, a lot of information, and a lot of tests like this one. So don't forget to subscribe. That said, let's get into this. For this branding, we're gonna use our beautiful, amazing kosher salt, guys. This is salt that, as you can see, that we have a lot of quantity of it. That's why we're gonna use it. And this is a salt that is used to extract all the blood from the animals and all the liquid for the animals, so the animal meat can become kosher. So what better to use than this one? But before doing that, I have a big disclaimer for you guys. If you try to do this and you don't rinse it right, it's gonna be salty. So make sure you rinse it well. I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's really simple, and this should be fantastic, man. I'm dying for trying this thing. Let's get into it. I'm becoming a well-educated guy for this kind of thing, so let's use our gloves. Beautiful. All right, and we have our beautiful picanha here. And the first thing you need to know is if you're gonna cook the picanha on steaks, you always have to cut it with the grain. That's something that we always say, that's something that we always do. It's really easy, it's not inconvenient at all, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. If you grab the picanha and you hold it this way, and you see that the thickest part of the picanha is on your left hand, then the grain is gonna be like this. If you grab the picanha and it's backwards, this section is here, then the grain is gonna be like this. We grab it here, we see that the thickest part is in our left hand, and we're gonna just cut like this. The other thing is I want to cut some nice thick steaks. As you can see, we're losing a piece of the cap in here, and I'm going to measure about 2 fingers. 2 fingers of my hand will be about, I don't know, 1.5 inches or something like that, not sure. So I'm going to measure 2 fingers, more or less. It doesn't have to be precise. Then I'm going to proceed to cut this baby up just like that. We have 1 steak here. Let's measure 2 more fingers. Let's do the second steak. And here we have it. We have these 2 beautiful steaks that we're going to be using today. So here you have both of the steaks. As you can see, they are pretty much the same size, the same thickness and everything. And they are looking pretty good. Look at that marbling. It's looking amazing, as a picanha should be. We know this cut, guys. We know this thing by heart. We know exactly how to do it. We know exactly how to make it good. And that's why I wanted to test this idea with this kind of meat, because I know exactly the way it tastes. I know exactly the way the results should be, and I can compare really well. And my whole family, we eat this thing really often. So it's kind of, easy to do. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to get this steak and I'm going to cut it more or less the same size, so the comparison is as fair as possible. Here we have it. Now we have 2 identical steaks. We're gonna brine salt this guy here, and this one is gonna just be regular. We're not gonna do nothing with it. We're just gonna test this theory and see if it works. So here we have the steaks and we have the salt right here with us. And what I wanna do is I wanna make a little bed with the salt. All right, let's just put salt in here. Make sure you cover every single area where the steak is going to be sitting on. Let's put our steak right on top. All right, and let's put the salt right on top. Now with the salt on top like that, we're just going to leave it in here for 20 minutes. We have the timer here with us right now, exactly what time it is, and we're going to go for it. Well, the 20 minutes passed by. This baby should be ready to go. It's time for us to rinse it up. And let's see what happens. So here we have it. We rinse it up and it's looking really different than the other one. And as you can see, the colors change a lot. They are completely different. Now it's time for us to investigate if this thing really tenderizes the meat or if it really makes any difference. 20 minutes is a really short time, I don't know. So it's time, guys, to bring the big guns and get the barbecue. I'm not gonna put any salt on this. I'm just gonna salt it when I put it on the grill. And let's see what happens. We have another test today.
What do we got here?
Today is not about the flavor. Today is about the tenderness.
Thank you. Thank you.
But it's a salt test anyway.
Okay.
So we're testing salt and see if salt make anything more tender than what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
All right. There is a lot of videos that I've seen that people use this method to tenderize the meat and make it look really good. One of the warnings I have is you have to rinse it really well, okay? We tried before we made the video, and it was salty. If you don't rinse it really well, it's salty. So be careful with that. And, I mean, it's looking amazing. How do you think?
That's beautiful.
Man, I put some little stuff there to make it look good and everything.
You put a little grass in there?
Yeah. We put a little green in there and some tomatoes and stuff.
Awesome.
Make it look really good. So, amazing. Yeah, we had number A and we had number B, and we're going for tenderness.
Okay. Tenderness, no flavor.
Well, flavor too, but tenderness is the main focus here.
Okay.
I decided to go with picanha because we are picanha experts here. So it's time to give it a try. Let's go for it.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Here you go. You have your small piece.
Thank you.
I'm a big boy, so I'm going to get a big one.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Let's go for it. Yeah.
Let's go. Super good, but not super tender.
Juicy as there is no tomorrow. Flavorful as always. Picanha is always flavorful. Tender as a regular picanha. It's tender, it's good, it's flavorful, it's amazing. You find them tougher than the regular picanha we eat, or it's more or less the same thing?
More or less the same, because picanha has a lot of fiber.
Yes.
And the same to me.
Same thing? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's time to go for number B and see what's up.
Okay.
It's okay.
There we go.
And I'm going to get the big boy's piece.
There we go.
All right, let's go for it.
Let's go. I already have a winner for tenderness.
Miss Ninja. Okay, talk to me about juiciness in this one.
I think it's the same level.
Same level of juiciness,
Same.
all right? Talk to me about the flavor on number B.
Same.
Same. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about tenderness. Tenderness on number B.
Way tender.
More tender, guys.
Yes, amazing.
Number B is... delicious, brother.
And
Number
sisters.
B is good, is super tender, and that salt work.
Super tender.
Man, I can't believe 20 minutes of salt is gonna make such a big difference, and it's a really big difference. I mean, you're wasting a little bit of salt in there, but if you want to do it one day, 20 minutes before cooking, put the salt on it. Make sure you rinse it well again.
Yes, make
And
sure.
that's it, man. You're gonna have a super tender steak. And I'm pretty sure this go with any steak. Any steak that you do this to, it's gonna come out more tender and it's gonna be amazing. When I was watching it in there, I can feel like it was smooth, you know, it was kind of, it wasn't falling apart, but it was kind of more tender than the other one. So that's all we have with the meat. Let's get into the shout out share.
I gotta wear a helmet.
Shaking.
Boom. Enough.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Let's get it.
Who
Let's
is
see.
it? All right, let me just put it in
I'm
here.
super excited.
Ivan Cisneros, bro, you are the winner
Welcome.
of this beautiful test that I know you are going to love, brother, because that picanha is amazing.
It is.
Even without the salt, it came out amazing. Man, that was so good. So all you have to do, Ivan, is come in here, sit on that chair, eat the meat, while Mr. Georgie lick all over your face. That's
He's
the
down
deal.
there waiting for his piece.
So that's all for today, guys. If you like it, please hit it with a like.
Lots and lots of likes.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I don't know what you're waiting for because we have a lot of good stuff here.
Oh, yes.
I can smell the good stuff.
And don't forget to hit the bell so you will be notified every single Tuesdays and Fridays when our new videos come out for you guys.
And let me know, what do you think about this salt raining thing idea? I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about this. I particularly didn't know about this method. And I thought it was going to be really well with our salt season, the one that is going on right now. And that's why we made it. It's really easy. It's not complicated at all. It doesn't have a lot of science into it, but it does work. So let me know down there in the comments, what do you think about this experiment? And if you like it or if you don't like it, or what do you think, what would you recommend for something like that, for some kind of an experiment like this one, for tenderness and flavorful stuff and all that. With all that said, guys, remember that I love you.
We love you.